Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation Classic. Previously on Final Fantasy VII, we escaped from the reactor explosion on this train. That part's okay. We don't have to worry about that. Here's the thing. At the end of the last video, I wasn't sure where to go from here because I didn't know where the next save spot was. Well, now I do. To the right, there are some enemies that we can visit later because we have to, if we want to grind up a little bit. We'll have plenty of opportunities to grind up, to be honest with you, so we don't have to waste a bunch of time here. Here's the first thing I want to do. Save spot right here. Totally forgot about that. Oops. So that'll save me a bunch of trouble. Actually, I could save here. Actually, where should I save? Yeah, I got a bunch of saves here. I got a couple of saves outside of town and inside of town. I guess pick one. Fine, I'll go through the whole thing again. I don't care. Oh, I probably should have... Well, I probably can't show you this right now. When we were escaping from the reactor explosion, we ran into the flower girl. You're allowed to talk to her eventually and get a flower from her. I'm not going to worry that much about it, though, to be brutally honest here. Okay, so that was my save spots. I'm glad I got that. So now that I've explained that, I can do all my other business. So we're going to quickly go as fast as possible to advance the story. Unfortunately, it's going to be about 20 minutes of unskippable cutscenes here. So, but I at least wanted to show you I want to give you some idea about how the pacing of the game works. There's a lot that you just cannot do at this point in the game. That's annoying as crap. Actually, what I'm thinking about, let me make another game save. Because I won't be able to come back here. Save. Yeah, we're going to save it here. So we'll go through all that train crap again, which is fine for the purpose of this video. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so we got another, we have a ground zero game save and a game save here. Because there are so many unskippable cutscenes in this game, you kind of want to create, people like me want to create different game saves in multiple locations. This is our hideout, by the way. Apparently he cleared everything out with machine guns. I don't even know what he did. Yeah. Ah, yes. I promised you, fellas, Tifa was going to show up eventually in this video. Everyone's original bae from the PS1 era, I suppose. Yeah. It's like the Karate Kid remake. We never grew up from high school. How we back up? So we're changing her name. She's gonna be Okoye. So I guess that means Aerith is gonna be Nakia. I don't know. I'm going with the theme. So we got M'Baku and Okoye. We'll be fine. Yeah, I got her a flower. Well, I gave it to Marlene earlier, and she was too shy to do anything. So I'll give it to Okoye. I'll give it to Marlene. Anyway, if you give it to Marlene, she's too shy to do anything. So you know. Nah. Maybe I'm Mormon. About what? Apparently she's a good cook. It's good to know, I guess. No, it is. Tifa makes it hot. Oh, you go. I try to leave. And then if I try to leave, Mr. T here will show up. Welcome home, Papa. So at least the game gives him a moment of tenderness. I guess that's okay. I guess. Sort of a gentle giant moment, I guess. Get in there, fools. Starting the meeting. I pity all of you. So a little of him goes a long way, and he gets worse in the next scene. So you know. Oh well. Shit. I guess he is a lot like M'Baku if you think about it. Maybe he's vegetarian. Yeah. Insert joke here. Yeah, but I don't drink. Anyway. What if I said no? Yeah, I'll go down below. Let's advance the story already. I'll go as fast as I can. I'll save you guys a bunch of downtime. There's a lot of this. Okay. Don't go thinking you bad just cause you was in Soldier. Okay, let me try this. Don't go thinking you bad just cause you was in Soldier. You have to throw him at the camera. Yeah, you strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. Don't forget your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Yeah. You asked a question, I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Ugh. Let him go, Okoye. It's like he still misses the Shinra. Screw you! I don't care about Shinra or Soldier. Don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Screw all you MFs. Basically. I don't need no one or nobody. 'Cause I'm a woman. I'm a loner. I go my own way. Anyway. K Wolverine. Grifter. Hawkeye. It's got nothing to do with me. Okay, hold on, we got a flashback coming on. What? Sorry. You forgot the promise too. What promise? So you did forget. Sit back, I'm going to tell you a story. Get the audience back up to speed. Once upon a time we were kids. We were just friends. But we made this really, really sappy promise to each other. You know, the kind of promise that friends make when they have absolutely no connection whatsoever. They are completely platonic. Absolutely nothing of interest between these two. No stories or anything. Oh, wait, here it is. Yeah, here she comes. Yeah, guess she never got over. I guess she never got over her childhood promises or anything. Oh well. This music kind of goes on forever too, so whatever. They said there was no sky, right? So was there a sky back then, I guess? Because they can see the stars, I suppose. Actually, I might need to double check. But when this scene ends, I don't remember where it was. So maybe there was a sky over Midgar at some point. Because we're here in 7th. I believe this area is called 7th Heaven, right? Something like that. But yeah, it's like Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 6 is the same deal. It's like unskippable cutscenes, you know it is. But the cutscenes here just look ugly. I mean, you get scenes like this, you can barely even make out what's going on. You can't see any of the animation really. Like you can see Tifa kind of dangling her shins. Other than that, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. It's not very well drawn. So again, they compromised. They did everything with these CGI backgrounds and these really crappy polygonal models. So I mean, this is how you had to tell a story back then. I mean, you didn't have to tell it this way. You could have used, you know, faces and cutscenes. Like, well, of course, on the PlayStation 1, that would have meant... Well, even PlayStation 1 games had faces, you know what I mean? They had faces and text dialogue. Cardia did that, I specifically remember. Final Fantasy Tactics did that. And, Tactics Ogre did that, but this game decided to stick to the polygonal graphics, and they just look awful, man. It's just terrible. Received his entire stash. I mean, how would you know that? Well, it's a textual. It's, I guess the game's just explaining that's everything he has, I suppose. I'll do it for 3K. What? It's okay. It's okay. Really ready for outright. Yep. 2,000. That was a lot of money, by the way. I think that's like double the money we had. Because I think I had 600 gil at this point in the game. So he did it for money, but he can just go outside and gather gil. Remember, there are enemies wandering around the train station. So they really wanted to do it that way, they could. We got a little bit more, we still have some more cutscenes here, so bear with me. We'll get to the fighting at the end of the video. Yeah, if you say this, she'll say, I don't know what you're talking about, because, you know, they're platonic. Well, I could have said sleeping next to you was great, but, you know, that would be too saucy. This game's rated E. E10, I think. Actually, it might be rated T, because of Garrett's mouth. Yeah, basically, Garrett's mouth is the only reason why this game's rated T, I want to say. Which you'll see in the next storytelling sequence. I'll explain it. So I'm not gonna be that much of a snippy dude. I'll actually explain to him how materia works. You know, I'll give you a chance to see it, so you get to see the basics. Remember before I got that restore stone, that restore materia, right in front of the boss fight? You know, when we flipped the switch and started the boss fight. Well, we finally get to equip it now because we have the materia skill. We couldn't do anything with it before, but now we can. The game's going to handhold you a bit. I understand that. If you thought Final Fantasy 13 was bad, well, this is a lot more manageable than that. They don't tell you everything. They just make it easy to understand. But this game doesn't need to be on rails for the first, you know, half of the game, I suppose. I want to say, what was the joke? I think the joke was that Final Fantasy 13 was on rails for the first for the first 2 acts out of 3. So the game literally didn't let you do what you wanted to do till near the end of the game. Wow. It's such a weird decision. It's one thing to spoon-feed mechanics slowly over time. It's another thing to literally not let you do anything until the end of the game. That seems bizarre. That was actually the complaint that I had about Zelda 3: A Link to the Past. It just felt to me like the game was hand-holding you throughout most of the game until, yeah, okay, now you can go wherever you want. Same thing with Super Mario. Not Super Mario, Super Metroid. Okay, we're gonna kind of pin you in for the first 4 hours, and then near the end of the game, we're finally gonna let you explore a bit. The very last stage, we'll let you backtrack all the way back to the beginning if you want, but most of the game was hand-holding you, which is the opposite of what Metroid was doing, basically. Yeah, parts of you become stronger while other parts get weaker when you equip a materia, as you can see down there. You lose a tiny bit of MP, a tiny bit of strength, and a tiny bit of HP, but it might not even matter that much. In fact, I've been equipping this restore magic, and it's not hurting me that much, but I'll show you what I mean later. Because there are some characters it will hurt. But the real interesting thing about this is that you're basically giving a specific spell to anyone who wants to use it. And you can also level them up because you get AP, or basically it's material points, every time you defeat enemies. So you get experience points and AP, which go towards your materia points. Well, you handle the materia then. Yeah, I guess the game's idea is that he's not that bright. He's loud and not that bright. They ever said he was big, black, and bright. Now let me switch. We gotta do this. I don't know if this makes a difference, actually, but I will put him in the back by pressing the circle button twice. Remember, he has a projectile weapon, so he can attack enemies from the back row, too, which means he'll take less damage if enemies attack him. Which is another reason to put him in front, but I don't know if the order here matters all that much. Status. Okay, so yeah, you don't want to give her a cure. Just look at her strength. Her strength isn't that high. So I would argue you wouldn't want to give her a cure materia, because it's going to make her even weaker than she is now. Let me show you what I mean. So we can give Garrett this restore spell, because he's the strongest one in our group, right? Yeah, well, actually, it's either him or Stratus. Him or Cloud, you know what I mean? And Cloud has an ice spell and a bolt spell. But with this, he gets a magic spell. And he might as well, he has plenty of MP, so he might as well use it. So what's the deal with Okoye? Well, she needs to be made stronger. I kind of want to give her a cure spell. But, like I said, she's too weak now to handle that materia, so I'm not going to worry about that. She can't attack that much. She doesn't have anything. Well, she can still... She's not equipping anything, is she? She's wearing a leather glove. Which isn't much, but it's something. So she can fight. So we'll get to play with these people for a second. So let's, right, beat it. There's an inn over there on the south side of town that's on the 3rd floor, so we can, pay about 30 gil and recharge our health and MP, so we can do that later. But for now, let's save. So we get a chance to see some fighting. And thankfully, the volume on this is actually a decent balance between my voice and the game audio, so that works out just fine. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. We're starting over from the beginning anyway, pretty much. Okay. So you got to meet the flower girl in the end of the last video, or near the end of the last video. Let's do a little bit of fighting before we leave. Not a whole lot. I've had it. Me too. It's the first time we've ever agreed on something. Yes, it is. So let's do this thing. So did they punch each other in the gut? I'll see you in a moment. Gotta grind up a tiny... We don't have to grind up here. Actually, we probably should grind up here because we actually have... there's an inn over here. But we can't go anywhere over here. See, there's no place to go. So you can grind up here a bit if you want. We can get Tifa down there up to at least 1 experience level. We have a limit break. So we'll let M'Baku over here get the big shot in. So we'll wipe him out in 1 turn. Because he did get a hit on me. Hey! Yeah, I thought the 1 shot was supposed to kill him. No, well. I think it's, what, 150 HP for this thing? 27 XP, which means, by the way, 3 AP at the top of the screen. That's going towards our materia. Now, you'll see how insignificant that is in a second. On the bottom of the screen, you see Okoye needs 160. She might need 8 more mobs to go up another experience level, so we'll make it work. But she'll level up before the others do. That's okay. We need to get her up to level 6. We don't have to. It's a good idea at this point. Now, remember I said we got 3 AP from that enemy we just fought? Check that out. Down there where it says restore, it says 1 star, AP 3. We need to fight 600 more. It's going to be a while, so don't even worry about it. It's going to be a long time before we level up this thing. But here's the question. Does the materia carry over? See, I got 74 here. Let's do a thing. Let's do a check. Watch me put this materia on somebody else. Take that off. And we'll give it to what's her name. Okay, Tifa, you're getting magic. Yeah, it's going to make her even weaker. But see, the AP is consistent between characters. So it doesn't matter who's carrying it. It doesn't matter who's equipping this materia. Everyone's going to get the AP. So as long as someone is equipping it, it will go up in AP level. And that's good. Probably they don't want to make her weaker yet. So really, the only reason to equip this is to give someone a magic spell, like a cure spell. The material is going to level up on its own as long as someone's equipping it. But if we want someone like Garrett to have a magic spell, then we might as well equip him with a material that will allow him to use a cure spell. So it might not even matter who gets this. Who has the cure spell? Well, my logic was that Stratus should have a cure spell. Actually, anyone can have a cure spell. Let's be honest. You can make your own classes in this game if you want. The obvious problem is going to be that basically everyone can use anything. But you can make your own classes, so it's not that much of a problem. If you want to handicap yourself that way, you can. But I don't know if this is the kind of game where it matters. Because it takes a while for the game to reach a point where classes could possibly make a difference in this game. Because I want to say it doesn't, ever. This game is story-based, not class-based. It's not mechanics-based, really. You can challenge yourself if you want. It's just trying to figure out where you need to go in the game to actually make that challenge worth. Is it ever worth exploring the possibilities of that challenge? I would argue it's not, at least not in the first couple hours of the game. This game's pretty much on the rails. 54, and we got 9 AP for that group, so that's good. But like, again, we're not going to worry about leveling up those magic spells for at least another 10 hours of gameplay, I want to say. Okay, so 4 more mobs will put, well, 3 more mobs possibly will put Tifa there over the top. And we have a cure spell, so we'll be able to heal ourselves along the way. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, do I even need... I can give Stratus the cure spell. Well, yeah, he has to equip this. Because he's the only person who can tolerate the strength, his loss of strength. Because he's actually stronger than Garrett here. Despite having 2 of these. Well, he's about the same strength, really. See, there's that green arrow down there, but I don't know how to get down there. I haven't quite figured that out. See, I don't know how to get down there. I figured there would be like a secret thing we can crawl through, but I have no idea. So we're probably just stuck here. Now, I was here for like 15 minutes trying to figure out if there's a way to get over there, and I don't know what it is. So maybe we're going to come back to this game later, I don't know. Ice. Ice is stronger, right? Yep, ice is stronger than a regular physical attack. But apparently all the spells are the same strength, pretty much. I'll double check. Because when I played this game back in the 90s on my PS1, I remember complaining that all the magic spells didn't work the exact same way. Obviously, I want to say that there were some enemies that were weaker to other spells, but they all just... Basically, there was no reason not to use any magic spell you wanted, because they all seem to perform the same way against most enemies, I want to say. I mean, that might not be true, but when I first played the game, I remember being really upset by the fact that all the magic spells were the same. They all have the same strength, pretty much. At least they all seem to. Am I going to level up here? Okay, bring out the bolt. Yep, got the bolt. I might even need it. Got him, see? Bolt wiped him out. Well, Garrett's gonna level up. Why did he level up so fast? I thought Okoye was supposed to level up before he did. Sorry, Tifa. My aliases and nom de guerres are probably going to confuse people. Just know that Okoye is Tifa. Garrett is Barrett is M'Baku. That's all you need to know, really. So again, why are you even climbing that? I have no idea why we have to climb that. Now I'm really curious to know if there's like some kind of secret thing around here. Like, is there like something we can jump down? No. I'm open to ideas. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Well, anyway. We can blow through these guys, and Tifa will level up. So it'll be fun. So I guess we'll explore a little bit more before we end the video, because when we start doing the train thing, that's going to last another 15 minutes. There's another save spot down there, which is good, but still. Yep, we all leveled up. So that might be enough grinding for now. I'm still kind of mad that I can't figure out what's going on with this thing. What's this leave? Wonder if there's anything up there on that platform. Because I can't climb that platform. As weird as that sounds, I just can't climb it. See? I can't do anything here. I'm just stuck. Any enemies show up? Yeah, I want to say there's some enemies over here. Maybe not here. Maybe on the other side. No, there they are. They're probably the same enemies, though. Yeah, I want to say it's the same enemy. See how the ice does. Probably doesn't do any. Probably doesn't make a difference. Just as strong as the bolt. Well, actually, no, it's half as strong as the bolt. But stronger than a magic spell, which is what counts. Jeez. So I was expecting better. Why couldn't they just keep the same graphics for the battle animation than there is for the cutscenes? Weird. Not going in there yet. Y'all come back now, you hear? Because they didn't drop anything I can grab. Nope. Oh well. So we can save here. So before we end the video, let's do some quick exploring. This will be the filler at the end of the video. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'm still slightly disappointed by that. You know, stuff that we can't get to the other side of the train tracks. It's weird. Oh well. So I promise you I give you a chance to see some Final Fantasy VII videos on this channel. But, you know, let's be brutally honest here. It's not really. Want to go? What are you, stupid? I'm the gosh darn Batman. They actually said that line in this video game. I can't believe it. Not the Batman line, but the retarded one. They actually dropped the R word. This might be a description for this writing. Yeah, well. Don't worry, we're blowing up reactors. It'll be just fine. We're making mayhem. No, it's not strange. Wow, they rendered the toilet paper up there. See that? Which you can't see, but there's nothing back here, by the way. I was looking for like some loot back here, and there is none. But it's the only toilet I've seen in this entire game. So I don't know what to tell you. It's just weird what they choose to actually render in these games. I mean, they got the SGI workstations or whatever, and they gotta, might as well make some use out of them. Mr. I don't care. I'll get a little more information that would poke even your interest. Does she mean pique your interest? I said I wasn't gonna be that guy, right? Sorry. I'm crapping on everyone's childhood right now, aren't I? Ever since this video playlist started, I've been crapping on your childhood, right? Just making snide comments, sneering on your childhood, spitting on your fandom. I apologize for that. This game made me mad, it really did. I mean, it actually made me mad when I first played it. Because I'm like, this is what's happened to Final Fantasy now? Like, nope. Nope. Not playing this anymore. But I was fine with Final Fantasy VIII, really. And you know what? I literally just started Final Fantasy IX. I haven't touched it. I started playing it last year, and I have not even touched it. But I kind of wanted to do a little something with Final Fantasy VII before the remake comes out. I'll probably do a little bit more after the remake. We'll see how it goes. Because I'm not going to buy the remake, obviously, anytime soon. Yeah, there's the inn up there. I'll show you that in a second. So now I can come in here. What do you know? So we're going to buy some potions, I guess. Phoenix down. Ah, fire and ice. Gotta love it. I might end up buying one of these later, but not now. I don't think it's gonna level up twice as much if we buy another one. Well, like, will it level up twice as fast? Yeah, probably not. I don't want to worry about it. Do we even need a fire spell, really? Probably don't. Sell some materia. Of course, I've already equipped all the materia I have. They can sell this assault gun. I don't really need the money, so I'll worry about that later. Store MP, we'll keep that for later. Well, we have the item shop. It wasn't open when we first got here, but now that we've advanced the story, the game will allow us to actually go inside. Ha ha. Well, let's do this thing. You. Screw you too. Buy something or get out. No, it's buy something or we'll beat you senseless. I thought I already had one of these. Let me double check. I think I already have one of these. Ooh, an iron bangle. We got the beat. We can equip one of these. Might not even need them. We'll give it to Tifa. She has the least amount of HP at this point. Let me check on something. Yay! I've got to equip him one of these. There we go. Let's give it to what's the least HP? Her. Yeah, we're not gonna talk. Actually, what was that? I thought it was amusing. Who was it? Insert credits. No, extra credits. Did a video where they were talking about, yeah, remember games where it's like you equip, where it's like a character with all of your good gear dies. Yeah, like I said, if you give him 30, he'll let you sleep up here. We don't really need that yet, do we? What? Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, I'll tell you what I know, and for free. I know how to save. Yeah, power outage. Hey, you know what? I had a roommate back in college who was playing Star Ocean 2, and he totally forgot to save. He lost like 3 hours of playtime. I think he died in the arena or something early in the game. It's like, oh, I do have a game save. I'm like, dude, this is like basic RPG crap. It's like he didn't even like you can save in the overworld. It's like he had to go to an inn to save. You have to go to the overworld to save. Now what? The game's like, put the memory card firmly into the slot. This is a PS1 classic, dude. We don't have memory cards. We haven't. There's no way to export these saves either, I want to say. So in that sense, it's kind of like the SNES Classic. I mean, there's nowhere to export this crap. Even you know, a USB stick that will allow you to save that stuff would be great. I mean, I have a Dex drive. For God's sakes, I have a PS1 Dex drive with me still. I don't have a PS1 anymore, don't get me wrong. But I have a PS1 Dex drive that had a serial port. Hold on. Memory card's a delicate device. Yeah, whatever. You can throw it against the wall. Yeah, don't get mad even if you lose. That happens, just chill out. Let your head and your console cool down. But yeah, I had a serial port Dex drive that I used to actually download a Star Ocean 2 game save, which allowed me to record the soundtrack. So it was definitely worth it in that sense, because I bought Star Ocean 2 just for the soundtrack. And I was able to download that game save, and now I can play that music anytime I want. It was before YouTube, obviously. I spent like 2 hours recording all that music. Oh well. Meant to waste use material, how to form a battle party. Let me see what they're saying about the forward row and the back row, all that stuff. Select order. So this actually might matter, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure you want a Tifa there in front with such a low hit point level. There isn't any advantage or disadvantage. Okay. So it doesn't matter where you put them. It only matters if you put them in the back row or the front row. So there is no advantage to where they are in terms of top or bottom. If you're in the front row, you inflict major damage on your enemy, but you also receive more damage. In the back row, you do less damage, but you'll receive less damage, but M'Baku has a projectile attack, so I don't know if that makes a difference. And magic doesn't matter. Yep, long-range weapons like, yeah, like M'Baku. Excuse me, Garrett. Okay, let's see. Limits. I'll just go back over limit status. So this is going to be the filler we put at the end of the video. Access the menu and select order. Yeah, so we've already gone over this. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Yeah, I'll just skip past all this. Okay, so I pressed the wrong button. That was the problem. So at least the game confirmed that, yeah, it doesn't matter if they're in the top or bottom or whatever. That doesn't matter. Only front or back matters, and that's okay. But in the earlier Final Fantasy games, I want to say it definitely mattered who was in the front. Like, who was on... The person on top in front always took the most damage and always, I think, did the most damage. Or at least... The person, I want to say in the earlier Final Fantasy games, whoever was on top was the leader, and they were more likely to be hit. And the person on the bottom was less likely to be hit. If they were all in the same row, basically. But the idea was that if you put someone in the back row on the bottom, they were the least likely to take damage from an enemy. Because they were least likely to be targeted, I want to say. I don't know why they got rid of that. Limit status. Here are a few hints on limit techniques. When they push you to the limit, like that song from Scarface. So I'm all about similes and random references, so I understand that. I am what I am. Score limits have less power, but you can use them more often. Switch a little bit higher. You can inflict great damage. So you have to wait longer. Your development will change. We'll tell you depending on how you fight. I can't tell you how it will change. I'll just read an FAQ. Yeah, they exist. The internet will prove it. And other things to watch out for. Don't open or take. Well, we don't have any discs in this unit, obviously. But we do have an open button which allows you to switch discs. Because this game was what? 3, or was it 3 discs or 4 discs? It was at least 3 discs. I remember that. Yeah, we can do the swap tricks. We can play Japanese games, right? Maybe not with this. Maybe with Tekken, but not with this. Yeah, but people abuse those old PlayStations because of that stupid swap trick to beat the region locking. Use a tent and or select save. Yeah. We don't have a world map yet. We'll get to that. Did they add save points before this part of the game? I don't know. It's like a mimic to me. Freaking mimics. They're from Dungeons and Dragons, right? If I remember. We'll save here. Give it a chance to load the fake virtual memory card. We good? Okay. So I gave Garrett the better gun, which means I can probably sell the other one. I'll rap with you. I'll rap with you for a while. Active time battle. Just as always an operation during battle. Select wait. Time will stop when you select magic or items during battle. Yep. Can stop time while the effects of spells are taking place during battle. Wait, let me see that. Go over that again. Select wait, and time will stop when you select magic or items. Okay. Which is what I was doing earlier. Oh, recommended. I have to do that. Yeah, let me turn that on. I can do it. Give me a second. I have a configuration for that. So it was the default was recommended instead of wait, which I thought was weird. But anyway. Numbers on the screen. I already know what the number on the screen is. I'll change and defend. Let's just review that for a second. So you press right on the D-pad. When you get to the menu screen, you'll be able to defend instead of attack. Well, you might need it against some bosses if you know you're going to take a hit. Or you're charging up an attack or something. Like, when we were fighting that scorpion earlier, that scorpion mini-boss, where it was like, its tail is up, so don't let it attack you. Don't attack it, otherwise it will counter-attack. That whole thing. That escape. Yep, L1 and R1. The gauges. You can't check them now. We're not going to show you in a tutorial or anything, so whatever. Place the time remaining until your next turn in battle. When it's full, you can make your command. If you don't want to make one, press the triangle button. You can move to the next. Because that's good to know. The limit gauge increases every time you sustain damage. When it's full, yes. Every time you take damage, it increases. Okay. It's not clear, but it gradually builds up over time. Yeah, Fury limit gauge builds up sooner, but your attack accuracy is lower. So that means, so when What's-Her-Name dies, you're going to be sad, is that right? Spoiler alert. Top gauge is way bigger. Huh? What? Oh, magic barrier, okay. I have to come back to that. Help. Well, you're gonna call me retarded, are you? Call me touched in the head. Okay, it shows you the name of your enemy, but I thought we already knew the name of the enemy. Elementals. Fire effect works on animals and water monsters. Really? Ice works on fire monsters and things that hate the cold, whatever those things. Lightning works best on mechanical things. Attacks your earth power. Doesn't work on flying enemies. Poisons enemies. Doesn't work on poison-based enemies. Gravity. These hurt if they hit. Earth's water works well on fire. Turns fire to steam, I guess. Winds work well on flying enemies. Holy works well on dark monsters. Yeah, we use the same elementary defenses are raised, but you have to be careful because the opposite is also true. Okay. We don't have a sense materia yet, so we'll worry about that later. So we got those gauges. Let me see what that's about. Green restorative. Defiance, the basic Final Fantasy stuff. Let's see. Escape, gauges, status. Sleep. Poison steals your HP. Is it only in battle, not outside of battle? Because some games, in Final Fantasy 1, you're poisoned even if you leave battle, so that could be a thing. Increase accuracy, decrease tranquilize to remedy it. Damage is decreased, I will remedy it. Petrify, become immobilized. Every member will be wiped out. attack enemy that I like. Able to cast magic. So stone means you're just turned to stone. Paralyzed means you can't move. At least you can't attack anyway. Darkness means the accuracy decreases. Become a frog, like in a Chrono Trigger. That's all we need for now. Limit gauge. Okay, what was that? So he's helping these kids fight, I guess. Guess we've done all of that, so I think we're fine now. So it's probably time to end the video. Well, like I said, we'll finish up the exploration a bit. Gotta have filler in these RPG videos sometimes. Ha! Gotten all materia. Free stuff! Well, this was great. I'll take that. So that was my all-either materia. Let's see, you need to... All effects paired on paired magic. I don't know what that means. We'll give it to her. She's not gonna lose anything if she equips it. She won't lose any health, so that's good. Paired, so it's like cure all. Is that how that works? I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Let me check on something. Do I have to equip? Do I have to give this to somebody else, maybe? Let me do that. Let me take that off. Take it off, Tifa. Can we do a restore all? Maybe? Okay, so I can press right on the D-pad to choose everybody, but before we do that, let me get rid of that. Let me check on something here. Magic. Cure. Oh, okay, so I can't choose everyone now. Wait, did I just do that? So I can't choose everyone now. So I have to put that all magic on him if I want him to be able to cure everybody. So that's the trick. Huh. Okay. I'll take it. See, that's how that works. So now I know. I never knew that was possible in this game. I didn't know you had to do that to choose cure all. I just thought you always had the option to do that. Such a weird limitation. Well, anyway. Well, I already saved, so we're good. Okay, so we can end the video here.